Now first, she was once considered the most photographed woman alive, and today a new statue will be unveiled to mark what would have been Diana, Princess of Wales's 60th birthday.
Well, in just a moment, we'll be talking to some people who knew Diana well, but first, let's remind ourselves of her extraordinary life.
Well, we're joined now by makeup artist Mary Greenwell, who worked with the Princess of Wales for over a decade, as well as Camilla Tominey. So, good morning,
both of you.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us. We've all gone pink today.
I know, we really have.
Even your hair. Mary. So, look at this. So, Camilla, tell us about this statue, because it's been quite a long time in the planning. First announced in 2017.
Yeah, 5 years in the making almost. And I think it's obviously the perfect timing on what would have been her 60th birthday today. And there's been this sense, I think, of the very careful planning that's gone into this. When you're trying to memorialise a woman like Princess Diana, you know, you've got to get it absolutely right, haven't you? Such a beautiful woman, an icon of the 20th century. And a statue is sometimes difficult to kind of communicate her sort of loving presence and her youthfulness and her
in a statue.
Her
this
softness,
sort of don't go
exactly.
Together, yeah.
Although I haven't seen the designs, obviously it's been kept top secret, but I was told it was quite informal, that it's very charming, that it's not at all austere or imperious, and that it reflects her youthful and playful side. So we'll obviously see that later. It's taken a long time, it's been delayed by COVID, and equally I think both brothers have wanted to make sure it's absolutely spot on. So they've been looking at the finest of details, you know, down to how her nose is looking and where it was going to be in Kensington Palace Gardens. That was really important to them. I understand both brothers sort of toured the whole area for some weeks to decide the perfect spot. We got a release overnight from Kensington Palace about how this sunken garden's been recreated in Diana's memory. So forget-me-nots, which are her favourite flowers, are in there, some ballerina roses. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning, and obviously all eyes will be on the unveiling later.
And all eyes will be on the two princes, of course.
Yes.
Because if, you know, reports be to believe that there is a rift there amongst the family, you're saying that they've been very much together on this project, deciding where the statue should go. So you would think that maybe this has gone some way to heal some of that rift, if it is there.
I think there's also a feeling that today must be about Diana and not about any problems they might have as siblings. It's going to be a bit like the Duke of Edinburgh's funeral, in the sense that there's going to be some solemnity about the event, but equally this idea that they are reconciling and coming together for such an important occasion. And I think we'll see them both putting on a brave face. We understand that they've been in communication over the last 24 to 48 hours about the football, and my understanding is that they're going to gather
How
after.
do you know that?
Well, I think there's just been a bit of chat, that there's been a bit of briefing, that there's been some banter between them. I think in a way to kind of soften the lead into the statue, so everyone isn't talking about tensions and instead is talking about Diana. And equally, my understanding is they're going to meet afterwards. There's immediate family going there, so we think Diana's brother, Earl Spencer, and her sisters are going to be there. So we would expect, wouldn't we, once the public-facing event has happened, that behind Palace Gates they're going to get together.
But it is pretty top secret, this whole thing.
Very much.